Aries tribe, sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, even, cross watchers. This is your timeless tarot reading, but when you find it, it's by divine design that you do. What I'm hearing is these messages will come through in your 3D physical experience within a week for most, and for a few, it'll be up to a month. Okay. But I feel like I hear 85% of you, this is something in your energy within 1 week of finding this message, whenever you find this message. Now, the recording date for our message today is June the 20th, 2021. So we're going to see, what tarot deck do you want to speak to Aries tribe through at this time, please? And thank you. What tarot deck? The Muse Tarot. They kind of hinted at that before, and now I'm just getting the confirmation that we'll be using the Muse Tarot for your reading today for Aries tribe. So let's see what is happening for Aries tribe. Guided to pull the book out, so we may be using that for guidance at some point. Let's see what we have for Aries tribe at this time, please. And thank you for our beautiful Aries tribe. Thank you for guiding our beautiful Aries tribe. I don't have reversals shuffled into this deck, so any reversals that show through are by divine design that they do. So we'll be guided about any reversals that show up. And let's see, what do we have? What is going on with Aries tribe? The Magician. Oh, you're materializing something. Look at you. You put your power, your focus, your intention into something. You're drawing on the creative energies of the universe to bring it through to physical materialization for you. Okay, you're materializing something. Let's see what this materialization is talking about for you. I'm being guided to show you the bottom of the deck. What do we have? The Six of Inspiration. So this is okay, I hear on the heels of successfully accomplishing something else, you are guided, you were inspired by that success to work on this new manifestation. So let's see what's going on with this manifestation. What is Aries tribe materializing? The Nine of Emotions. Love that. Nine of Emotions, speaking to emotional fulfillment. Okay, speaking to emotional fulfillment that comes from within you. Move this a little touch closer to you. Okay. Yeah, speaking to emotional fulfillment that comes in through you. Okay, you're creating an experience that's emotionally satisfying for you. You're creating happiness in your 3D experience. Happiness that is of your own choosing and sustaining is the way it's coming through. You're choosing and sustaining this emotionally fulfilling situation for yourself. Hello, shout out to Mimi for joining us during the live broadcast. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Okay. All right, so the Nine of Emotions is what you're manifesting. Okay, let's see what else do we have for our beautiful Aries tribe. Show me what else you have for Aries tribe at this time, please, and thank you. Show me what this emotionally fulfilling, show me the external factor involved in this. So you're drawing something in. What is that? Something or someone that leads to emotional fulfillment. It leads to wish fulfillment for you. Let's look at what is that external factor. The Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. So it's like what you want at this time, what you're choosing at this time for yourself is about closing out old cycles. The Six of Voices. Okay, so Aries, it looks like to me you're saying, I've had enough of the struggle. I've had enough of the fight. With the Six of Voices, I see you remove yourself from a big battle. You remove yourself. You're willing to take a risk to move away from a situation because you feel like it's kind of done all it can do of benefit for me. And so I'm choosing to close that cycle out. You're manifesting a new beginning in emotional connections, in the connections of love. You're manifesting new types of energy in your romantic, emotional, love-based connections, okay? What are you knowing at this time? The 8 of emotions. You know that where you were was unsatisfying. You know that you've got to make a different choice and close out that old cycle. Wow, the devil was there. So you know you got to let go of a connection because it wasn't a true connection. It was a false connection. It was based on lust. It was based on greed. It was based on materialism or appearances. It was something that was unhealthy for you. So here you are making a healthy choice to let go of something that was very unhealthy for you. Making a choice to choose a better pattern for yourself. I hear you were deeply emotionally invested in this old situation with this devil energy. Some of you are moving away from a Capricorn, but for most of you, that doesn't apply. What that means is you were moving away from a situation in which it was always an uphill struggle. It's like trying to force something to become something that it's not, trying to make a butterfly be a bird. Okay, so that indicating for me that there was a lot of transformation that happened in this situation. You were trying to get it to be more than it was, though. You were trying to get it to be what you wanted it to be, and you realize that you can't make that butterfly be a bird. If you want a bird, you're going to have to go find a bird. And I hear, I'm like a bird, I'll only fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my soul is. So it's like you're going to choose to leave anything that doesn't feel like a soul connection and anything that doesn't feel like home for you. On the spiritual level, you're addressing your childhood issues and you're understanding that love feels like harmony. You finally got that. Love feels like harmony. That if you have to force the situation because it's not harmonistic, that it's not true love. Not to say that you don't love it. You might love it, but you're not loving it for what it is. You're loving it for what it could be. So there's this understanding here of that. I also feel like spiritually you're feeling really good. It's like your shelter. Your rock and your shelter is in your spirituality. And that's important to you at this time. Some of you are being drawn to return to your home, your childhood home. Somebody is feeling a strong drawing to go back to a childhood home to close out some things that are still lingering, some documents, some legalities that are still lingering back home. To clarify something about some connections back home for someone here. Overall, you're feeling really good about yourself at this time. So let's see what you can expect. What are the predictions for Aries tribe? In your physical experience, the prediction for Aries tribe is the world cosmos. This is the world card. So feeling like things are coming together. Important projects that you've been working on coming to completion, finishing up things, closing old cycles, closing down old things that have been lingering. In other words, if you haven't finished something, you have an unfinished painting, unfinished work of art, or an unfinished room, unfinished something that you were building for yourself. You're closing out. You're saying, I'm going to finish things. I'm going to finish things. Okay. I also see that you're going to see in your physical experience that your world has changed. Your experience in the world are changing. You're not having the same experiences as you were in the past. You're in a new place and you're feeling like you're ready to get back out in the world because you know that you've done some powerful changes for yourself. And I see that for a while you were kind of sitting with yourself. But here you are, you're going out. Somebody is going to be making some strong travel plans. You're going to be traveling to another place. Again, somebody being called back to the childhood home. But you're going to be making plans to move for somebody, physically moving. Others of you, this is about taking your business or your product and putting it out to the world, okay? In your emotional body, the star is here. indicating that you're going to be shining beautifully. You have a star quality about you. You are highly attractive. People are noticing you. They're looking at you and they're seeing your beauty. They're seeing your light. Okay, you see that. The Three of Inspiration is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is something you've been waiting for. Some of you are very much performers of some sort. You're in the limelight in some type of way, and you are going to be highlighted. The light is going to be on you, and this is going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you. You've done a lot. You're going to be feeling like, I'm healed. I hear I'm healed. I'm healed. I've healed something in my heart. My heart is finally healed. I can see the light, and now I can shine in my pure, authentic state because of the healing that you've done over your heart. Some of you healed this idea that you have to hide your true nature, that people will never accept you. You healed that, and now you're seeing a beautiful response from the world around you. I see that here. So attracting more love from current partners, attracting more attention from current partners. There is wanted attention, desirable attention, and satisfying attention. This is attracting attention from possible suitors. For somebody, you're attracting attention, and there's somebody who's caught your attention who is an Aquarius person. This person doesn't bear all in the beginning, but they give you enough to see that you're interested in more. Okay. In your mental body, you have the High Priestess coming up for you as a prediction, saying that you're not just going to go off of what your physical eyes see. You're defaulting to your spiritual awareness, to your intuition. I also feel like you're going to be feeling yourself, like feeling very sexy. You're going to be feeling very sexy, very attractive. You're going to feel like what you want is coming to you, that you're materializing it with this Magician card in the center of your focus right now. Like what you're focused on is truly coming to you, and you can see it in your physical experience, and you're giving attention to that. You're also getting a lot of downloads and information through your spiritual practice. And for some of you, sleep is definitely a spiritual practice. Going to be resting. Some of you are practicing healing with the hands. I see healing with the hands. Okay. Again, defaulting to your intuition, defaulting to your spirit as your guiding post. Okay. Let's see what we have unfolding for you in the spirit body. What is spirit trying to show you? What's the prediction that spirit is bringing to your life? What's the prediction for you in regards to your spirit body? Okay. And what do we have? The Four of Emotions. Four of Emotions. I heard cleansing yourself of other people's emotions. So there is a period of detoxification from other connections that you've had. We see two faces here. We see a light in between them. There's a flower of life in between them, and they look like they're about to kiss. So there's the energy here where you're going to be letting go of some emotional attachments to others, and I see you're connecting more to yourself. Spirit says there's going to be others drawn to you because you are in a beautiful star shine. And some of these ones are not for you. And Spirit's going to guide you to reject certain opportunities that come your way. For some of you, this is going to be to reject opportunities that seem like they could be for you in regards to your career, your hobbies, your talents, or those performing skills that you have. There's some opportunities coming your way, but they're not for you, and Spirit will guide you through them. The Five of Materials is at the bottom of the deck, saying that you've been in this period where you felt very alone, but the isolation that you had was to hone that intuitive voice from inside, was to get clearer on what Spirit is saying to you and the guidance that's coming from within. It was for you to turn more into a spiritual focus for yourself. And what I'm hearing is that where you didn't feel like you were good enough, where you didn't feel like you had enough, where you felt like you didn't have the resources, you're manifesting and materializing the resources, the connections, and harnessing this power of yourself that is, you are the center of your universe, and understanding that, helping you very much to change the wheel of fate in your favor. Things are turning into your favor. You're feeling lucky in love. You're feeling lucky in loving yourself. You're feeling lucky to be who you are. You're feeling very proud of your energy. And I hear, and you know that you've come a long way and you've done it on your own. Yeah, you've done it very much on your own. So I'm being guided to pull the Little Prince Tarot to pull a message for you regarding your romantic situation. They're asking me to pull a whole nother spread for you atop of this one regarding your romantic experience that is coming up for you. So the prediction again in this experience of romance for you. Thank you for guiding my beautiful Aries tribe at this time in romance. What do you have for Aries tribe? What is the prediction? I hear within 1 week to 1 month at the very latest. But most of you, again, 85% of you having this experience within a week. I hear this romantic experience is coming up is what spirit is going. Interesting. So you may not like what you're about to hear, but there's a romantic experience coming up and you're not going to want it. You're not going to want it. And I hear that's what's coming up here. So let's see. Let's see what the cards show. Show me tribe. Show me the Aries tribe in this romantic prediction that's coming out for Aries tribe, please. The Page of Cups. So you're showing up in this saying, is this what I really want? The King of Wands is here. For some of you, this is involving a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, masculine energy presenting themselves to you. This is somebody who's making an advance towards you romantically, and you're saying to yourself, is this what I really want? And that's okay. All right, let's see what's on the other side of the table. Show me the other side of the table in this romantic experience for Aries tribe, please, and thank you. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. And that's coming out with the 7 of Swords. Now we see why you don't want it, because somebody here, interesting. I feel like this is somebody that you are going to be walking away from because you can see that there's more below the surface that this person is not telling you. Okay. That you feel like you can sense a deceptive energy in this person. Let's see why are you attracting this person? What is the purpose of this connection for the Aries tribe? What is the purpose of this connection for Aries tribe? The King of Pentacles, again, asking you, what do you want to manifest? And the Hangman coming out saying, are you going to hold yourself up again? Or are you going to keep moving forward, knowing that, hey, there's a lot of, when you're taking a walk, you don't stand and stay in every place. You take your walk, you go to your point of choosing to admire what you're there to admire, and then you leave when you're done. So there's this experience here where this is just one of the steps on the walk to get to what you're admiring, okay? And so here I see the point of this connection is for you to ask yourself, do you want to delay and dally in a situation? And for some of you, it's going to be because of financial gifts that are thrown your way, or because you just want something to hold on to, I hear. So what do you need to know about this connection? What do you really need to know? What does Spirit really want you to know about this upcoming romantic connection that is being presented to you? The 5 of Swords. Look at that. This opportunity that's coming your way is counterproductive to your outcomes. It brings in the energy of a lot of doubts and confusion. And with the 2 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck is because you've been making some changes to your synaptic patterning, to your DNA, and to your physical life. Okay, as you're in this period of flux, it's like the universe is just trying to fill in that gap. The universe does not like a vacuum. So it will try to fill in the empty space with something that it has perceived, the universe has perceived that you've attracted before and accepted before. So for a lot of you, this is about when you were feeling on your own and you were attracting a lot of relationships that left you wanting. And so here you say, no, I'm truly changing my mind. I don't want that anymore. So this is the message that we've received before. It's like placing, you have a long-term subscription, mail order subscription, and once you try to cancel it, there's a delay in them getting that message. There's a mix-up in the processing, and the fact of the matter is you keep getting the same thing that you had asked for before. Even though you completely cut off your order with this company, you're ready for a whole new company now. So what is the guidance for tribe in order to successfully transmute this energy so that they can be able to say yes in a romantic experience? The Knight of Wands. Follow that gotta take a dump urge. If you're gotta take a dump urge says literally to just walk away. If it says to defend yourself, whatever it is, the Six of Swords here, this is about making peace. Do whatever it takes to find yourself in a place of peace, because this situation here is a destructive cross-current energy. So the guidance for you to overcome this is, if I'm hearing some of you are sensing that this person will try to impress you very much with appearances and with money. And you know that that's not the type of connection that you want. So it's like, don't fall for somebody else's fly-by-night tactics in this. There's a playboy on the way to you. Again, you can play with this energy if you want to, but if you do, you'll find yourself in the same place of wanting, okay? Let's look at what's coming up for Aries tribe financially. Let's look at finances for Aries tribe, okay? We're going to use the Universal Tarot cards to do this message for your financial outlook, the predictions for Aries, again, within a week for most of you, and for a few, for 85% of you within a week, for the remaining 15% up to a month. And it's all depending on where you are in these energies, what state of evolution you personally are in. So let's see what is coming up financially for Aries tribe at this time. What is the prediction for Aries tribe, please and thank you? Okay. So what's the opportunity, the financial opportunity for prosperity for Aries tribe at this time? You have a financial opportunity for prosperity and abundance in finances. And what is that? The Fool. Wow. So first off, trust is huge. The first thing I heard was trust. The Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. So some of you have been doing something to grow your finances. You've been investing in a business, or you've been investing your time in a company. Some of you have been clearing old debts. I hear somebody's been clearing old debts. Somebody has been working to build their credit, okay? And interestingly enough, with the Fool card, what I'm getting that's an opportunity for you in finances is to not be so absorbed in what is currently, because what is in constant shift. It's changing, okay? It's changing according to your point of focus. What I hear is, as you're focused in knowing that somehow things always work out for me financially, that the moves that I've been making are beneficial moves. Trust in the decisions that you made. And I also get a strong energy, Aries, of it's necessary and very beneficial for you financially to let others kind of handle their own business. You know what I'm saying? You're not here to rescue the world financially. You're here to build your own prosperity so that you can do the things that you need to do. The little white dog yipping at the feet of this Fool here, the journeyer, the one who's traveling. You are the one who's traveling. Infinite potential is at your feet, and that little dog is representing spirit is guiding you. So you're trusting in your intuitive guidance, which was over here in your headspace with the High Priestess. Yes. Okay. I do see that there is an opportunity for you to say no to something in finances as well, that somebody will come to you with their financial concerns or their financial opportunity. I see it's necessary for you to not involve yourself, to remove yourself from that situation. And what is that talking about here? The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, because you've done a lot of work to build yourself up. Again, paying off debts and trusting that you are guided and trusting in your intuitive leading. Spirit is saying, keep doing what you've been doing as far as your savings, your investments in your own business, and paying off those debts. So this work is paying off. And so you're getting the nudge to allow for the rest of the co-creative elements to come to rightness, okay? Because there's a natural development that has to take place here. So where you've been investing in a business, they're saying give it some more time and keep on investing. That there's more growth here that is not necessarily ready for harvest yet, but they're saying come harvest season, you will have some financial benefits to reap during harvest season. Very strong financial benefits to reap. Let's get two factors here. One factor in this situation for you financially is the Nine of Wands. It's you've had some very hard lessons in finances and in money. And I hear that has a lot to do with carrying the burdens and the weights of other people. You've learned what you needed to from that, and you're making different choices. You're protecting yourself from becoming concerned with what other people have going on. And I also get you're not looking at other people's financial woes right now, and you're not even looking to the past. Like the past is irrelevant. You know that right now is creating your future. The other factor involved in this is your strength. You know what to do to control your spending, to control your mind, and to stay in that position of trust. You have a great strength inside of you. You know that you make wise decisions. And now that you're not allowing your financial flow to be affected so much by external people who would gladly just take from you, you found your power to say no to these others. You found your power because at one point I hear you were very gullible, that you would just say yes to any old thing anybody asked you for. But you've been working hard to change that inside yourself. With the Emperor that was initially at the bottom of the deck, this was you setting boundaries and honoring those boundaries, okay? The boundaries that you set are very powerful for you. Yes, with the Nine of Wands on one side of the factor and the strength on the other side of the factor, this is leading you to a great power where you know what to say yes to and you know what to say no to. And again, Spirit did warn you that something was coming up, and your Spirit is going to tell you to say no to it. And what this affects in your spirituality is there's somebody. Okay, let me see. Who is this person? Who is this person that Spirit is talking about? Show me this person. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person. Okay, this person feels like they can always win you over and you'll always say yes. Okay, this person really feels like they can always win you over and you will always say yes, that you'll say yes to anything they throw your way. The bottom of the deck is the Hangman, indicating that you've had a new perspective. You had a perspective shift. You're seeing things from a new light. You've learned enough from this situation that you now understand that this is not something you could continue to entertain for yourself, Aries, okay? So financially, it's going to be important for you to stand your ground and honor your boundaries moving forward, because, you know, you've done a lot of work to heal your finances, I hear, and others would not have a problem with taking advantage of your beautiful heart and of your success and the stability that you built for yourself. So let's get a closing message now for our beautiful Aries tribe, and I'm being guided to pull for you from the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards for your closing oracle message at this time. Aries tribe, let's see, what do we have once I get the box open? So there's this, once you get the box open energy here, usually I'm able to open this box quite easily. There's something here where it feels like it's stuck. So this is definitely, everything is part of the reading. So something here feeling like it's stuck, having a hard time popping the lid off of something, having a hard time opening something up. There's a challenge here in opening up some energy, okay? Something was definitely stuck. There was a glue gelling something together. There was something causing it to stick. There was some residue. There's some sort of residue here that was causing the box to stick, and they're saying there's some sort of residue in this old energy that was causing it to stick. I hear that it is important now for you to look at what is that residue. What residue is still within you from this energy where you were easily controlled by others, where you were investing emotionally so much in what others wanted you to do, okay? So this is a person or an idea that you have. I hear some of you have the idea that it's up to you to take care of everyone. That is your job to be the sole caretaker of everyone. That is a residue idea. Some of you have this idea. Ooh, this is an old idea, archaic idea even, that, you know, the woman's place is in the house is what I'm hearing. Somebody here has the idea that the woman's place is in the house. This is keeping somebody financially stuck. I hear there's a masculine energy who's coming into this reading who could be doing so much better if they would allow their feminine counterpart to step up and do what they want to do, because of the fact that somebody here is trying to control their feminine counterpart. They're actually stifling their own financial prosperity, independence, and overall progression in life. So what is our closing message? What is the most important message for our beautiful Aries tribe at this time, please and thank you? What is the most important message for our beautiful Aries tribe at this time, please and thank you? Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for putting a star if you've got to the last message of this reading. Whenever you find it, that lets me know that you're in tune with the messages and that your interest is here and that we are reading something that's resonating with you, okay? Choosing your path. All is possible. Aries, choice is so important here, and you've been making them. Again, in romance, an opportunity coming up for you to say, is this what I really want? And I hear you saying no, it's really not, because you can pick up on a deceptive energy. In the past, it wouldn't have mattered. At some point in the past, like Aries, you would have been so focused on just the fact that you have attention that these details and these energies would have escaped your notice, I hear, but not anymore. Now you're choosing your path more deliberately, and you know that everything is possible for you. So I'm being guided to read for you from the book. Let's see what we have for you about choosing your path for Aries tribe. The card meaning, new vistas are ahead and you have the power to choose. And within this is your freedom. Do not allow the restrictions and limitations placed on you by the expectations of others to deter your path. Be daring. Cast aside conventions and restrictions. Dance, laugh, explore. Go beyond your predictable behavior. Say yes to life. You support others in stepping into their freedom. Pause on the book before we get into what the Sacred Traveler wants you to know. First off, we already talked about this. The other people and their expectations of you and even these archaic ideas have controlled your behaviors, and people expect you to say yes. Now you're saying yes to life. And I hear where you say no to these different ones that thought that they control, you actually help them into stepping into their freedom, because their codependency upon you has been enabling them. And you are no longer going to be enabling. So, play on the book. Choose life on your terms. Move beyond those situations that you've outgrown. Sometimes to be free, the traveler needs to put down his pack and just keep walking. There are times to live an ordinary life, but there are also times to cast ordinary things aside and fling your arms to the heavens in joy. You are not on the planet to always meet and need the needs and expectations of others. You're here to explore, expand, and step into your extraordinary self. Don't unconditionally accept the rules you have placed on yourself or that others have placed on you. Choose pathways that lead to greater freedom and happiness. So again, the idea in there contained in this message from the author about, you know, there's some old belief patterns here that have been stuck with you, that have been limiting you from choosing what you truly want to do. Some of you feel like, if I leave, what are they going to do without me? And you know what? It's important for them to find out, because trust and believe, you will not always be there for them. And if they don't know how to handle their business, what are they going to do if you're not there to handle it for them? You're actually debilitating these ones by being their everything. And it's important for you to choose your own path at this time. You've got this lifetime to live at this time. So live in this lifetime for now and choose powerfully, for not only for your own empowerment, but by doing this, you empower those around you to choose powerfully for themselves as well. So Aries tribe, this is what I have for you at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah.
And we did not come that fast again.
Yeah.
Because